Let's talk about my binder that I'm using for my personal Magic the Gathering collection. So this is the TopDeck binder, and I really have been enjoying this, so let me show you what it is. So we have a zipper up here, and for my personal collection, I go with the 3x3. This is the Alpha, Beta, and Collector Edition jumps and unlimited through the rest of them. I think I'm just missing the Summer Magic one, but I don't plan on purchasing that. I'm just happy to have this collection right here. I'm happy I was able to get an Alpha and Beta one. Those are the ones I really wanted. Now, there's no real rhyme or reason why these cards are in here besides that I want them. I was really into the Commander Legends, as you may know. I collected 2 boxes worth and made my own cube out of it. So I really enjoy the Commander Legends legendary creatures because I think they are really sweet. I really like the foil that they did in this set. It's one of my favorites. If we look close enough, it's like it's etched in there, hence the foil etched. It's really nice. What I also enjoy about this binder is that my cards aren't going to fall out. This is a side-loading card binder, and I haven't had any fallout yet, which is really sweet compared to other brands. I don't get that quality. So moving on to the next page. A few things that stick out. Azor's Gateway I think is busted, but it takes a long time to get it through. Sword of the Animist, another great one. Well of Lost Dreams. This is probably 50 cents at the time of recording, but still really great for life gain decks. On this page, I want to mention Sphinx Tutelage, really great against monocolor decks. We're able to hit them hard with this one. I've wanted to make Circle of Despair a card that can actually work in one of my decks. I don't think I've built one yet, but I can pay 1 to sacrifice a creature and prevent all damage to any creature or player from one source, which is really powerful in my opinion. Next up, we have Brain Freeze. I found this in one of the store's bulk bin. So I got this for around 25 cents because it's an uncommon. And it has Storm, and we can mill the top 3 of someone's library for each time we've cast a spell this turn. Very powerful stuff right there. I also have a foil drawbridge right here, and we can give our creatures haste. One of my favorite creatures is Sepulchral Primordial. I've really been enjoying this one in graveyard decks or decks that can make this happen more than once. This is one of my favorites right now. Let's talk about Reese the Redeemed. Just quickly though. This used to be a $30 card. Now I think it's $2 or less. Anyways, crazy stuff right here. We have Fabricate. I was able to pull this from one of the packs I won at a store. This was from the 40K pack. Anyways, play Commander at your LGS and you'll hopefully get a pack. Next, I want to talk about Orcish Squatters. So we can gain control of target land a defending player controls as long as we control Orcish Squatters. This will deal no combat damage this turn. We can use this ability only if this is attacking and unblocked once each turn. So you can take your opponent's lands as long as this is unblocked. This is really sweet. As for this, I recommend Dragon Throne Tarkir. This is really great for boosting up our creature's power and toughness. We just have to rely on one big creature, pay 2 mana, and tap that creature, and this is going to give our other creatures +X/+X. So if we're not in green and we don't have ways to give all of our creatures trample and get them really big, for example, Overwhelming Stampede, Dragon Throne of Tarkir is a great way to get that done. I really enjoyed this alternate art of cards. As you can see, I have some here, but these are the only ones I ever collected because they were really cheap at the time. They probably are still really cheap. I just like how they look. Nature's Chosen is great. We get to untap one of our creatures. I've been wanting to build Riku, but just never had the chance to. And I even have a foil Trailblazer Boots. And this gives a creature non-basic land walk, which I think is really sweet. Library of Lang, an old copy of Zoran Orb, Chromatic Lantern, Rings of Brighthearth. A lot of sweet cards on this page. Alhammer's Archive, that's very powerful. Probably my all-time favorite is Wormcoil Engine. I love that card. I love the art. Welcoming Vampire, super powerful. I would like to build Titania. I don't know if that will happen anytime soon. I have some cards that have altar sleeves on them. You can tell whenever you get closer that there's an extra sleeve in here. We have an Avenger of Zendikar, cool looking Soul Ring. We have some cards from the Lord of the Rings set here that I pulled from packs. Some really cool looking cards. We have Decimate. I'm not sure where this is from, but it is a really good looking card. I love the art on here. Now, this art reminds me of the Amonkhet foils, those really rare cards. This gave me that same vibe, so I had to pick this up. Not sure if I'll ever build PNLR, but I really like this art. And I got these each for 50 cents, as well as these right here. I think these were 50 cents as well. As for these fancy looking cards right here, I pulled those from the Commander Master Packs. Not sure if they still have their value, but at the time they were selling for around 20 each for Insanguinate and Deadly Rollick. Maybe around 15 for Insanguinate. Nothing much to note here. I think Goreclaw is losing value, which is totally fine with me. I think it's a really powerful card, and it's really great for green players. And the last card we have is Belb Corrupted Observer. That is the foil etched version, I believe it is. A really powerful commander, helps combat actually happen in the game as well. So this is the 3x3 binder from TopDeck, and it has served me well. I'm not even using half of it yet. This is the 500 slot version. So if you'd be interested in it, I'll have a link to that down below, because this is one I'm gonna have to recommend. Thanks for watching.